with writer and showrunner Ritchson Torres' Reacher still engrossing fans in its second season on Prime Video. Alan Ritchson and crew are already hard at work developing the third season. Despite his hectic schedule, oh, and let's not mention those Batman rumblings, Alan Ritchson manages to carve out time for himself and his loved ones. For reasons of decency, we usually don't feature family time posts, but we just couldn't resist this one. Why? The reason behind this is that Burns, a production designer, director, and dungeon master, was instrumental in providing Ritchson and his son with a glimpse into their inaugural Dungeons and Dragons encounter. My boys and I had an unforgettable time being introduced to Dungeons and Dragons by the best dungeon master I know, at Burns. It was a long time coming, Ritchson said, sharing photos of their adventure with the words, "It's the pinnacle of spontaneous storytelling, and my kids can't get enough of it. Having children is a wonderful opportunity to bond. Burns, I thank you. We will press on with our mission." Ritchson provides an account of their first encounter with Dungeons and Dragons here. After seeing the bodies of former comrades in his military unit, Reacher embarks on a quest for answers and plenty of vengeance in this film, based on the 11th installment of the series by best-selling author Lee Child, Bad Luck and Trouble. Season 2 series regulars Serinda Swan, Coroner, Ferdinand Kingsley, The Sandman, and Robert Patrick, Peacemaker, have been announced. Furthermore, guest stars are confirmed to include Dean McKenzie, Shooter, Edson Morales, Black Summer, Ty Victor Olsen, Supernatural, Josh Blacker, C, Elsa Pinza, Coroner, and Luke Billick, Magnum PIE, and Anders Colantes, Two-Sentence Horror Stories, are also part of the cast. Frances Neagley, played by Maria Sten, will be back, and David O'Donnell by Sean Sipos. Reacher and Carla Dixon, the protagonist of Swan, were both members of the Army's Special Investigations Team, an exceptionally bright private investigator who easily holds her own against considerably larger men. Kingsley's AEM is a ghost, according to Homeland Security. He uses multiple identities and can fool anyone. He will work for anyone who pays the most because money is his primary motivator. Shane Langston, played by Patrick, is a former New York City police investigator turned head of security for a private defense firm. His past is fraught with suspicion. A number of Reacher's former Army comrades are involved in the case that Guy Russo, played by Lombardozzi, is probing. Members of Reacher's former elite military unit are to be pursued by Olsen Seropian, a ruthless professional hitman, a lieutenant colonel in the Army. Blacker's Hortense Fields is in charge of Reacher's Special Operations Unit 110.